All right, welcome everyone to News Now. This is our digital update here. I wanted to go ahead and let you know that we are continuing to follow, of course, the big story of the day, the situation involving that shooting of the two Dallas police officers, including the employee of a Home Depot. We know today that one of the officers, Rogelio Santander, has died from his wounds. So right now, what we would like to do for you, there's been a lot of information that has come in, so many new developments in this story. Right now, what we want to do for you is recap the day's events today, talk a little bit about how we got to this point. And right now, I want to go ahead and begin with what was said earlier this morning during a news conference when Dallas Police Chief Renee Hall confirmed the death of one of the officers shot. Have a listen.
We come before you this morning with broken hearts, and we regret to inform you that Officer Rogelio Santander, badge 10934, has succumbed to his injuries. We're asking that you continue to pray for the family and the DPD family. This is going to be a trying time for us, so we're just asking for your support during this time. We are happy to report that Officer Crystal Almeida and our loss prevention officer, Scott Painter, is making remarkable recoveries. They are still in critical condition, but we are optimistic about what we're seeing with them right now.
All right, so that was Dallas Police Chief Renee Hall earlier today outside of the hospital, confirming the death of the Dallas police officer, as well as updating the condition on the second police officer, who we're told is still in critical condition, as well as the officer of that Home Depot employee. Obviously, folks, a very somber mood today for the Dallas Police Department and, quite frankly, for the entire community. In light of all of this, something that continues to be brought up now are the events of July 7th, 2016. That is something that is still very fresh on so many people's minds here in Dallas. Of course, that was when 5 police officers were killed during a march in downtown Dallas. The Dallas Police Association president, Michael Mata, also was present there this morning. He offered his thoughts on what is going on today. Have a listen.
This is, a reminder of what we went through in 2016, and here we are again. And it's going to be very difficult for the officers to show up every day, but they are. They're going to show up every day, and they're going to do their job protecting the public.
They certainly have. Let's talk a little bit right now to the investigation about what we were able to get our hands on a little bit ago here in the CBS 11 newsroom. This is the arrest warrant for that suspect, Armando Juarez. I kind of want to go through this a little bit because this is going to give us a much clearer picture as to what happened at that Home Depot yesterday. So here's what we know. We know the suspect, once again, Armando Juarez. He had caught the attention of the loss prevention officer at Home Depot yesterday, who subsequently reported him to an off-duty police officer at the store because he reportedly was acting suspicious. Now, when the off-duty DPD officer ran his name, okay, at this point he received a positive hit for a warrant for Juarez. It was at that time that off-duty police officer then called for backup. He called for some on-duty police officers to respond to the Home Depot, and that's when the 2 officers responded, Officers Rogelio Santander and Crystal Almeida. The warrant that we were able to get our hands on details that what happened next is that those responding officers tried to arrest Juarez inside the loss prevention office inside the Home Depot. It also says that their body cameras then showed the suspect pulling out a gun and shooting both of the police officers as well as the loss prevention officer. We then know Juarez fled the scene in a white pickup truck. A manhunt quickly got underway yesterday, and late last night, police found him just before he led officers on a wild chase through downtown Dallas. Chopper 11 was over the scene the entire time. That chase ultimately, it ended near Dallas Love Field. The suspect was taken into custody. He cut through many times through grassy areas. He was off the roads, but when he was finally stopped, he was taken into custody by Dallas police officers. There was a huge, massive scene out there, as you can see right there. He was then transferred to the Lou Sterrett Justice Center, and we were able to obtain today, again, just a couple of hours ago, a video of him being booked into the Lou Sterrett, into the Dallas County Jail there. You can see in the video, he had several police officers near him, kind of flanked on both sides, as he was being patted down inside the jail during the intake process. We can also tell you that he was originally booked on an aggravated assault charge. That charge, following today's update, of course, of the passing of Officer Santander, we can now confirm to you that he has an upgraded charge of capital murder. We saw that on the jail record. So that is where we are at right now. We have our crews here at CBS 11, several of them working different angles of the story for you. They're going to have that for you at 4 o'clock. We just, of course, wanted to kind of brief you on all the new information that we received.